Talladega Super Speedway. Talladega, the fastest, with the largest track in NASCAR right now, and we're here live here for the Geico 500. Jeff Gordon coming off his second win of the season, our only multi-winner win this year so far. Trying to get his third win here today at Talladega. This is a track he can also do as well. This is a race. This is anyone's race here. If they can get around all the cars around the track. When will the big one hit? That's the big question. As we can see, 3-4 wide action for most of the race today. As it's only 47 laps here around this 2.66 mile track. Okay, right now Jimmie Johnson's on the pole once again here. Second straight pole of the year second straight pole. Like we said, he also got it at Richmond where he finished in the top 10. Ryan Busch has the points lead currently, but he's still not there yet. But not far enough. Oh shoot! Can he extend the points lead once again? We find out.
Say it with me, drivers, start your. I guess I did.
Problem there on pit road. Let's go and look at our starting lineups here today. So once again, Jimmie Johnson has the pole here today at Talladega Super Speedway. Beside him is Denny Hamlin. Second row has Tony Stewart and Kasey Kahne. Third row is Jeff Gordon and Carl Edwards. Fourth row is Matt Kenseth and Kevin Harvick. Fifth row is Austin Dillion and Dale Jr. Sixth row is Almindinger and Ryan Newman. Seventh row is Busch and Clint Bowyer. Sixth row is Paul Menard and Justin Allgaier. Seventh row is David Ragan and Greg Biffle. And 10th row is Brad Keslowski and Brian Vickers. Michael Annett and Rick Stewart rounds up the 11th row. Kurt Busch and Jamie McMurry next row. 13th row has Stenhouse Jr and Blaney. Next row has Kasey Kahne and Joe Logono, Truex Jr and Trevor Bayne, Larson and Sorenson, David Dillion and Aric Almirola, Whitt, Johnny Sauter, Danica Patrick, Alex Bowman, JJ and Jeb Burton. And the last two players are Michael McDowell and Lenny Castle running out the rest of the field. Pace car is about to make the hard left corner here at Talladega, our second super speedway of the season. And he's going to lead this, and we'll have Jimmie Johnson on control of the race. Once again, 47 laps here today here at Talladega. He's going to get it. It's anyone's race here. You see Michael Annett already coming out of pit road there. I think he was the one who caused the problem on pit road during the start. And the green is out. And look at Kasey Kahne with that move on the outside. He wanted to get that lead early. Jimmie Johnson out to our restart here at Talladega. Moves up to the high side with Tony Stewart. Jeff Gordon now to the inside. They're already 3 wide here as we get into turn number 3. Tony Stewart to the outside of the 48. 48 doesn't really have no draft. Almost 4 wide in the back there between Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, and Clint Bowyer. Jimmie Johnson has the inside line going. Here comes Matt Kenseth now to the outside. Excuse me, the inside. Here comes Matt Kenseth. He's going to lead that lap here at Talladega. As we are 3 wide for the race lead. 3 wide in the pack. Almost 4 wide. Abe Johnson may be holding out there. As we are 4 wide near the back of the pack. Tony Stewart has fallen back. Here comes Austin Dillon, and we're wrecking. Big wreck in the backstretch. Kevin Harvick. David Gilliland. A lot of cars involved here. 10 cars involved, looks like. You see Aric Almirola with damage as well. And already the first caution of the race is out here on lap number 2. We're racing back to the line here. Matt Kenseth remains the race leader. Greg Biffle is there for second. Remaining 4 wide, they're trying to fight for positions, but Matt Kenseth will easily get first place during the caution. And already on lap number 2, the first caution has flied here for the big wreck on the backstretch. And last, already got some big names involved here. Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Aric Almirola, Jamie McMurray also involved in that. And most of these guys are also involved in here in the back. There's not many cars. Well, there's a lot of cars, but the rest of the cars that revolving wreck are in the back right now. But we'll see if anyone's going to come down the pit road, and after that, we'll see what happened to cause this first wreck, this big wreck. And that did involve Kyle Busch, like I said, so pretty much now we're going to have a new points leader at the end of this race with Ryan Newman. Well, we need to also see if Ryan Newman was involved in this wreck as well, but he is currently in the 11th position, so you probably didn't miss the wreck. Alright, so we're coming down pit road. Looks like every single car will be coming out of pit road here to get some tires and fuel. And this will also decide who's going to lead that lap too. Looks like some Kasey Kahne took something else there. Try and get it. And Greg Biffle is going to lead out first. I bet he took something else there, and he will be our new race leader. Matt Kenseth gets to 3rd, Keslowski 4th. Look at this, Justin Allgaier 5th. Jimmie Johnson 6th. Ryan Newman 7th. 8th is Kyle Edwards. 9th is Clint Bowyer, and round at the top 20 in the pits is Joey Logono. And you see all the rest of the cars that are still in the pits from that wreck damage. Let's go and see what happened to bring out the caution here. It's very hard to see this, but here's what caused the caution. Watch the 24. The 14 hooks the 24 car at the wrong angle, gets into the 18. That's what really started it all. And see the 8, 14, 24, 14, the 11 gets into it. And also that starts, you see Jeff Gordon got damaged. Kevin Harvick, Tony Stewart, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. You see David Gilliland spinning there. Cole Whitt back there too. Michael McDowell also spun. DJ gets to Jay McMurray. Look at this mess here. Alright, well, look at that different angle. I think I got another good angle as you see Kyle Larson got into the 4 car too. Alright, let's look at another angle here. So this very unorganized fourth line, and you see the 14 just gets into the back of the 24 car, as you see right there. Picks him up a little bit, just by the slightest. So F. Gordon goes down there, gets to Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, and it just all started from there. they couldn't be able to save it, and that's what it started it all. And these guys were running up the front too, but they got nailed into the back. So yes, already big names already involved in this wreck. We're gonna look at the onboard of Jeff Gordon's car and see what he saw. So big names here already involved in this wreck. Got some side damage from that wreck too, from getting into the 5-14. And then we're gonna follow up on board the 14 car and see if he got the 24 car at a wrong angle, and which caused all that. Yeah, pretty much he really did. So 35 with big damage there too. That pretty much gets them almost out of contention, pretty much. Back here live at Talladega. Greg Biffle, once again, like I said, is your race leader here. Who pitted, got a different strategy than all these guys. Pretty much everyone else took pretty much 2 tires in fuel. So currently, Greg Biffle and Matt Kenseth are the only 2 leaders so far today here at Talladega. Already right here on lap number back at lap number 2, but we're getting ready for the restart here with 1 lap to go. So once again, current cars have retired out of the race includes Cole Whitt, Jamie McMurray, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, and Aric Almirola. And that's going to be a huge hit in Kyle Busch in points. So we're definitely going to have a new points leader after this race is over. Ryan Newman pretty much with the beneficiary with Kyle Busch being out of the race already this early on lap number 2. Current cars lapped down are Michael Menard and David Reagan in the 34th machine. But still we still have 37 cars are remain on the track, 35 cars on the lead lap, and 2 cars that are 1 or more lap down right now. Greg Biffle looking for a win here at Talladega. A lot of these guys. Matt Kenseth also is the last super speeder winner who won the Daytona 500. And Ryan Newman finished second behind him. And Matt Kenseth, this is one of the races that Matt Kenseth needs to ramp back up, because once again you gotta point yourself into the chase. After Daytona, what Matt Kenseth was doing at Daytona, he really fell back, but he's currently now getting back where he was usually to be at now. But so he has to catch you back up. Here we go for the restart. Back underway. Here comes Austin Dillon. Here's where everyone jockeying for positions, trying to figure out which lane they're going to get. Here comes Austin Dillon to the inside, but he's not side by side yet of Greg Biffle. Greg Biffle remains on the high side here. Just gets down there on Austin Dillon. That leaves Matt Kenseth with no draft until he gets to 4th place. As a 3 wide behind them. Austin Dillon trying to look to the inside there. He almost gets into the back of him, which forces Greg Biffle to go on the high side. Here comes Carl Edwards there too. To the line Very close, but Austin Dillon, I believe, got that lap. Yes, he did. 3 wide for the race leader. Here comes Carl Edwards to the inside. 4 wide. Carl Edwards now with the race lead in the 19. But here comes Clint Bowyer now. Carl Edwards trucks to the up high side now. Still trying to look here. Bang pack currently 3 and 4 wide here as they come to turn number 4. Here comes Dell Jr. in the 88. Kurt Busch in the 41 in the 27 of Paul Menard. Carl Edwards out front. I did about 3 wide here. We see the inside, and we see the second pack here with Sam Hornish Jr., Kasey Kahne, and the others trying to catch back up to them now. Pack in a little split up now. Carl Edwards going to the inside here. Paul Menard currently now in second place now. See Justin Allgaier in third too. What a win will it be for the 51 machine. Joey Gaunt's going to take 4 wide for second. You always try to make it 4 wide for second. Ryan Newman doesn't really have no draft now. He's now making 4 wide once again. Oh, you're wrecking now already. Justin Allgaier, Paul Menard. Greg Biffle stairs, Sam Hornish Jr. We're racing back to the line here. Back front, Carl Edwards in the 19. Trying to get the lead during the caution here. There comes Ryan Newman with that lap car in place. But looks like Carl Edwards going to take it. And I believe the 7th car will remain on the lead lap 2. Oof, man, what a intense there, but Paul Menard, Sam Hornish Jr. Some big favorites there are involved. Greg Biffle as well. And they're pretty much out of contention of this race. So our 11 laps in, our second caution of the race has flown at lap 11 for another 5+ car wreck here at Talladega. Oh yeah, when we talk about aggressive, that's what it's all about right now. Let's see if anyone else is gonna come down for more pit stops here. Try and get some more fuel because you gotta make it at least on 2 stops here. If the caution did not flood, if this one would have went green the rest of the way, they would still have to come down the pit road 2 times. So now they're running out about to top off on fuel now. Carl Edwards is leading them too. It's leading them. As Carlos takes this pit, we'll go down to Ryan Newman here. Let's see, he's gonna get. You see Jimmie Johnson down there, pole winner. Let's see who's gonna get it first. AJ Almindinger in the 47 car leads them off pit road, and he will be the new leader. Carl Edwards second, Ryan Newman third, Kurt Busch fourth, and fifth is Joey Logono. And let's just go ahead and see what happened to bring out the second caution of today's race. Alright, let's see what happened to bring out the second caution in the race. Look at the move by Kurt Busch here in the 47, make it 5 wide, but there's just so much together between 2 and the 48 car. The 16 car spins the 48 car, and there's just absolutely nowhere to go for these guys. And also, so most likely, let's go ahead and go back and see the replay once again. This looks like a multiple car wreck here. This pretty much a chain reaction wreck here. So we're gonna look back in the replay and see what happened. Let's really slow this down for you. So the first wreck starts with Jimmie Johnson, Greg Biffle, and Brad Clemens. They're so close together. The 16 car ends up spinning the 18. Now the 41 car gets to, 48 car gets to the 41 car, and that's what even cost them more. Let's go back one more time here. And trying to react that the 88 car gets into the 15 car Clint Bowyer, which ends up spinning the 88. 48 car hit the 41 car, which caused the 47 to get wrecked, and which that caused the 27 car to get spun around too and hit the wall. And that's pretty much what sums it really up of how this crash really happened to the 46 car spinning. I really think the guy with most damage was pretty much that 51 car because he hit that wall pretty hard. Oh, that's where the hit was, right there. You see right here, this hit right here between the 27-9 car. That pretty much what ends the 9th day. And he was in the back of the pack too. Yeah, look how bunched up they're together. Let's watch it the full time, but at least mostly everyone had made it out. Mostly everyone had made it out of that wreck too. So about 6 or 7 cars spun out, and pretty much half of them have damage or extensive damage. Back here live. Once again, we have a new race leader. Strategy is really coming into play here at Talladega. Let's look at our top 10 rundown. First is AJ Almindinger, second is Carl Edwards, third is Ryan Newman, fourth is Kurt Busch, fifth is Joey Logono, sixth is Matt Kenseth, seventh is Kasey Mears, eighth is still Earnhardt Jr, ninth is Austin Dillion, and my up top 10 is Jeb Burton. So now with these wrecks, we are seeing new people, new names here now. Pretty much most of the field down here. As we're gonna continue looking at this. Pretty much I said the first 16 cars are pretty much can really get the win here. And the thing is, the rest of the guys here now have damage. So current now, the next 2 cars now have retired out of the race now, which is the 9 car of Hornish Jr. and the 27 car of Menard. And that's going to really hit them in points as well. So I'm telling you right now, this is really going to change the lineup, the point standings, when we get after this race finishes. I'm gonna look on the board. The 88 machine seemingly doesn't really have damage there. Guys, as we saw, the thing is, the cars that has damage, They may be too damaged to pretty much be out of the race, so it depends right now on if they can get the draft or not. But pretty much, once you get damaged on Talladega, you are pretty much hoping that you have the draft in order to still have contention to win the races. Almindinger picked up the leader on pit road here as they continue their strategy. Pace car's already in. 14 laps have already been complete here at Talladega Speedway. As we are back on the way here. And Almindinger did have some contact in that second in the wreck there. He barely actually missed the wreck actually. And since that he's already taken the race lead, but here comes Carl Edwards in the 19 machine looking for the race lead. Once again. Carl Edwards out front here at Talladega once again. Here comes Austin Dillion in the 3 car. He'll make it 3 wide for second behind them. Look at the pack already here. As we're already 4 wide once again. They're not giving up right now. Oh, H almost got in the wall back there. He's falling way back. Austin Dillion now looking for the race lead going on the inside. He's got on the bubby right now. Austin Dillion has cleared the 19 for the race lead. And he looks like he will lead this lap here. Let's see, well, here comes Carl Edwards still to the inside now. Ryan Newman back now to 11 back in the back there now. But once again, since Kyle Busch crashed out of the race, we're going to have a new points leader. Most likely Ryan Newman. Between first and third are about 30 points away. So pretty much Ryan Newman will have the race lead. New points leader unless he wrecks as well. Carl Edwards has a good lead right now, but you can get easy runs here if you pull out too far up front. Oh man, getting a little dicey here already as we remain 4 wide behind us. The 44 car resource is in that 4 wide. Can they stick it? We see a lot of wrecks causing them to be on that high side. They made it through here on the backstretch now. 38 car David Gillen's now there too. Where do you have to find out? Where do you need to go in order to get to the front? That's what these drivers are trying to do. Jockeying for positions. David Gillen now up to second. Here comes Casey Mears in the 13 looking for second now. Back to a 3 wide pack now. .46 car of Michael Annette there. He is not on the lead lap right now, but it'll be good here trying to get back on the lead laps if a caution does come out. Jeff Burton and the 26 car is there too. Even though the 46 car is a lap down, this is really helping these drivers get to the 19 machine. Ryan is going inside the 46 now. Good effort by the 46 car. Ryan Newman has catched up back to the 19 machine now. Here he comes. Going to the inside, the 91 machine of Ryan Newman. Here comes Austin Dillon as a whiff now. Curly now, sitting duck now. Oh, 95 machine of Michael McDowell. Whoa, that was very close. Looks like he has blown the engine after being in the first wreck of the race. Very close there. Austin Dillon's now the sitting duck now on the inside lane. Ryan Newman has taken the race lead. Logono in the 22 machine is there now. Looking for second place and probably also looking for first. Great car had a little run there. So 4 wide in the back here. Can they make it through? Also down to the inside now. Oh, problems! 20 car around. 47, I believe, also around. Kasey Kahne's around. Here comes the rest of the big other pack here. Oh, goodness. And then another caution is out. And we're still wrecking. Jimmie Johnson got sideways too. We're racing back to the line now. Austin Dillon, the 3 car, is taking the race lead now. Here comes the 46 trying to get his lap back. Can he do it? He looks like he does it. Here comes Ryan Newman. But it looks like the 3 car of Austin Dillon will lead during this caution period. And the 3rd caution is out here on lap number 23. And that involved Matt Kenseth. Matt Kenseth was involved in that wreck. And it looked like it was caused because they were just so on the outside that it just pretty much just hooked them. Like there was nowhere for them to go. And these other guys with damage already up front also got into it, which included the 48 car of Jimmie Johnson. He pretty much has damage on his front too, already with damage actually. This has slight damage onto his front in the front bumper. Back up front here, it looks like we're going to have some more round of pit stops here. Let's see who's going to come down. Once again, the 46 car is a lap down, so he'll pit next time around. Got some people staying out, looks like. It includes a 14 of Tony Stewart, it looks like. I think Tony Stewart is not a lap down, so... Yeah, looks like he's staying out. But the rest of everyone else is coming out of pit road. Four tires for the 01 machine, but Austin Dillon will lead them. Earnhardt Jr. second. Sorenson third. Kurt Busch fourth. But some cars have pitted. I did not pit on that restart, so you got other guys. We're gonna have other guys with the lead, which is now the 40 car of Landon Castle. Let's go and see what happened to bring out the 3rd car in today's race. So here's what happened to bring out the caution. Watch the 47 car and the 20 those 3 cars on the high side. The 19 and the 22 gets the 47 gets a bad bump on the 19, which goes down to his teammate Matt Kenseth. Also collects Kasey Kahne as well, and he gets all that damage from that backside, hitting the backside of the wall there. You see Kasey Kahne also involved there. He hits the wall too. Aric Almirola as well. Once again, a bad bump in the turns. You can't really bump in the turns here, and that's what caused this wreck to unfold. See this one more time and found another angle. Once again, he's actually on the left side of the port, but he just gets in there, spins it around. He's the 26 car, also got some damage there too. Backs up into the wall, so definitely he's pretty much done for the race because he's going to be very aero. He's going to be done because of that aero being pretty much gone there. One more angle. So that pretty much eliminates the 20 and the 13. The 47 may be fine, but he may still have some damage too. And coming up to this other front here, you see the 48 car. These cars are reacting to it. The 48 car gets hit by the 47 car. And that's what did it for the 47 car. The 48 hitting the 47 car. And that's what pretty much ended now the day of the 47 car trying to get a win here. Back here live here at Talladega, Austin Dillon's now your race leader. The 40 car did lead a lap and has came down the pit road. Let's go and look at our top 10 runner once again. So first is now Austin Dillon, second is Dale Jr., third is Reed Sorenson, fourth is Kurt Busch, fifth is Johnny Sauter, sixth is David Gillen, 7th is Truex Jr, 8th is JJ Yeley, 9th is Joe Logono, and right up top 10 is Ryan Newman. Other cars are pretty much in this condition, includes Ricky Stenhouse Jr, Clint Bowyer, Brian Vickers, Danica Patrick, also Kasey Kahne, Biffle. Those are to have some slight damage, but if they do have the draft, they can really catch up. They can really keep hold of the field. 25 laps into today's race here. Current cars are currently out of the race is now Mike McDowell with the engine blown. As we saw there, almost caused another big wreck, but unfortunately got down just in time, and the cars are still racing. Cars currently lapped down include Michael Annett, still 1 lap down, David Reagan a lap down, and Kevin Harvick now 2 laps down. So as we come down to the field here, so you need to watch out some of these guys here. Some of these guys we see are not here no more, and now some new drivers are now here up front now, using wreck avoidance and pit strategy to be now up front here. Once again, we still have 31 cars on the track right now. Not 31, 34 cars on the track right now. 31 cars on the lead lap. And if we do get a long green flag run, I believe cars with the most damage, they're going to really be an impact on how this race will end here, unless we keep getting cautions after cautions. So currently we have 7 different leaders here at Talladega, as expected. But let's see who's going to lead the most important lap here at the end of the race. So we're just about a couple laps after the halfway here at Talladega. Let's see if we can get a long green flag run here and see how they can race. Pace cars off. Austin Dillon in the 3 car behind Dale Jr. They're leading back to the green flag here at Talladega Superspeedway of the Geico 500. Oh man, Ford Cork almost tried to block Kurt Busch there. Already 4 wide here between those lap cars. And Austin Dillon is absolutely pulling away right now, but a massive restart currently here at Talladega. As we know, Michael and Nat in the 34 and also the 34 car did break it. They're trying to get their laps back too, so they're pretty much in the race here too. Reese Horson now working with the 46 car, Michael and Nat now. Coming now with 20 laps to go here at Talladega. Inside line of forming right now here. Rest of the field is 3 wide. They'll jump up to the high side as well. Austin Dillon, Resource, and Kurt Busch here are the lead lap cars. As the 46 car is 1 lap down, looking for his lap back. Here comes Kurt Busch now. 44 car kind of blocked Kurt Busch there. In the 46 car on the high side. Ooh, man, Kurt Busch got a little loose there. Almost spun himself out. Here comes Joey Logono. Now helping the 44 car reach Sorenson. Now only resource and Joey Logono is those 2 cars on the high lane right now. Kurt Busch has a runner on Austin Dillon. Jockeying for position. Here comes Kurt Busch here. May have made a move a little too early. Doesn't really have no help to the inside, but Austin Dillon's gonna come out and block him. What's he gonna do? Austin continue to lead laps here at Talladega, 30 laps in. But these damaged cars in the back of the pack, there's not really enough help to try to get up to the front here. Just have to try to stay in like a single file line and just hope stuff happens. Ooh, 88 just forced 41 now out of the line. Now he's gonna fall back now. Almost anyone helps him. Austin to the high side now. 22 forces the 88 to the outside line now. Well, these lap cars, Kyle Larson, Kevin Harvick, are they going to impact how this race will end? I do expect them to catch them up before the end of the race if this race continues to end race green right now. To the inside, Joey Logono in 22 is looking ways to get past him. He's on the inside of him right now. Doug just gonna try to make it 3 wide. And we're 3 wide for the race lead. He's gonna get it. David Gale now on the outside. Ryan Newman on the middle. Reese Horson on the low side. They're gonna be pushing. And looks like Dale Jr. has the advantage with resource and pushing him. Also still not fighting back on the outside line now. Inside, look at the inside. Has the most cars there, so it looks like that inside's gonna try to do it. McNett's back there trying to get his lap back. But Dale Jr. is now your new race leader with resource and pushing behind. And that high side is really falling back. Austin Dillon has dropped all the way back to the 10th place position now. Kurt Busch should look on the inside now. Here goes JJ Yellow too. Looking for ways to get on the inside. Try to push him. Resources looking to the outside. Doesn't really have help. Here comes Johnny Sauter. He's trying to look for some help for him. It looks like JJ Resources is going to fall back to the 3rd position. If he gets slow, he may lose more spots. Kurt Busch now looking to the inside. Your race leader. Resource gonna go on the outside, leaving Kurt Busch with nose draft. Truex now in the picture now. Whoa, look at that 46 car. Looks like there's a problem with that 46 car too. Something has happened to the 46 car of Michael and that, and you see much now not out of the race trying to get his lap back now. .34 car. But once again, now back up front, Dale Jr. remains your race leader. Busch pushing Dale Jr. way up front there. He's going to make a move on the inside. Doesn't really have no help on the inside, but he's going to try to stick it anyway. Joey Logano's going to help him too. Inside, he's going to try to stick there. He just does. Oh, he slide up the racetrack a little bit. That's going to get Kurt Busch with the advantage. Oh, and then round goes 46 car, and he hits the wall. We're coming out of pit road. I don't think that bring out the caution though. But we have pit stops going away with 12 laps to go. We gotta go back and see what happened there, but we still have a battle for the race lead. Pit stops will be pretty much the factor for who will win or lose this race now. Alright, we still remain green flag. And here comes the rest of the cars on pit road. Kurt Busch gonna have no draft. Alright, let's see what happened there between those two cars coming into pit road. So here's what happened here. Reese was definitely trying to get down the pit road there, and he was just not gonna get there until he gets there, and then they're just gonna hit the wall very hard, and that included Johnny Sauter as well. And that unfortunately, unfortunately may end their great run they have currently had here at Talladega Superspeedway. They were having great runs here until that happened. And they almost clipped JJ Elliott, and Kasey Kahne had to slow it down there too. That's very unfortunate for the 44 and the 83. Kurt Busch in for this pit stop. Right, Vickers as well. Clint Bowyer's coming out of pit road as well. Okay, right now that'll leave the 31, I believe, out. But here's, and look how separated they are right now. So your situation right now, we got 3 wide split Dale Jr. also still doing over just an all guy, but now these two, Austin Dillon and Dale Jr. needs to get up to each other and catch the 31 car. It looks like we're gonna have a 3-lap shootout. Kurt Busch hasn't really got off to speed yet, so that's gonna unfortunately hit him. Here comes Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon got that great run off turn 2, and they back up front. So once these 3 cars get behind them, get settled in, it's gonna be a 3-car shootout unless the caution does come out. Dillion on the inside, Ryan Newman. So it looks like it's going to be a 3-lap shootout between these 3 guys here. Austin Dillon, Dale Jr, and Ryan Newman. Either way, they're going to finish. They're going to have great runs today, and Ryan Newman will become the new points leader. Here comes Dale Jr to the inside now. And what a way it will be for Austin Dillon and Dale Jr. trying to fight their way up to up in points. And once again, Austin Dillon and Ryan Newman are teammates of RCR. So this may leave out Dale Jr. there. 3 wide in the back there. But they need to set up quickly before all this ends there. But like I said, Austin Dillon and Ryan Newman are teammates, but Dale Jr. isn't. So that leaves pretty much Dale Jr. out on the flat here. But he still has the draft right now. 7 laps to go. Yeah, so pretty much the cars needed just lap cars in the back to try and catch up to him. Bringing that they're catching up to Jeff Gordon right now. Which they're gonna split them 3-1. Oh, they almost did. And that's gonna block Austin Dillon. Here comes Ryan Newman and Dale Jr. That actually did not work for the 3 car of Austin Dillon. That is so unfortunate. And he pretty much will be out of this race now. Wow, that was unfortunate for the 3 car. It's going to be a 2-car battle here now. Austin Dillon finally be able to catch past Jeff Gordon, but now he really needs some help now. Dale Jr. and Ryan Newman, they got to fight it out now. Everybody side by side, but that might help Austin Dillon, the 3 car. Dale Jr. has almost taken the race leader, still side by side. Those 3 cars in the back, they're trying to get out, they're getting that drafting help, but they still also have to pass Jeff Gordon in the 24 car. Here Austin Dillon's back. What a run he has. He's going to bring Ryan Newman down. To the inside, Austin Dillon 3. Still side by side. And we see guys side by side as we try to catch up these guys did had a good run of drafting, but then once again these guys in front are still in a single file line, and also next flag ends the race, I believe. Yeah, next flag does end the race, so they're pretty much in the same duck now. Just trying to find out to see who gets 4th, 5th, and 6th. But they're still side by side, so they have a chance. But if they keep on making moves, they're not really going to catch them up now. Austin Dillon back up front. 4 to go. And this will look like they're going to catch up to us. So it's going to be a 3-car shootout for the rest of the way here for the win. Austin Dillon, Ryan Newman, and Dell Jr. Single file right now. They're just gonna make a move to the inside now of Ryan Newman. Another question is, if it comes to 3 laps to go, will that 46 car back on that, will that impact on how this race will finish? The thing is, he does not have no draft. His car is still good, pretty good. He just doesn't have no draft, so that's really gonna be a good big impact if they catch up to them. He's on the halfway to the backstretch, and they're coming fast off turn number 2. Dell Jr. to the inside of Ryan Newman. Main single file right now. Here we come, coming to the triumph. We're gonna have 2 laps to go here at Talladega. Austin Dillon, your race leader. Dell Jr. to the inside of Ryan Newman. He's trying to find ways. To the inside, Ryan Newman's gonna try to do it now. They're gonna catch up to the lap car of Michael and Annette. But it looks like Michael Annette's gonna give them room. Alright, now we're gonna be coming to the white flag this time by the 3 of Austin Dillon, Ryan Newman, and Dell Jr. It's gonna be a 3-car shootout coming to the checker flag. This time by 1 lap to go here at Talladega Superspeedway. Dell Jr. to the inside, Ryan Newman. Ryan Wilson's gonna wait till turn 4 to try and make a move on Austin Dillon in the 3-car, or maybe in the backstretch. He's gonna get a good run here off turn number 2. So that's a nice run here, all over the back bumper. What is he going to do? Still behind him. Oh, Dell Jr. is going to go on the inside Ryan Newman now. Oh, that's going to leave Ryan Newman out. Here comes Dell Jr. Is he going to make a move to the inside? Come out 4. That's a nice run coming to the 3-car of Austin Dillon. Here they come to the line. At the checker flag. Look at the 3-car of Austin Dillon will win here at the Geico 500 at Talladega. Austin Dillon, the 3-car, wins here at Talladega Superspeedway. The Geico 500. Dell Jr. comes in 2nd. 3rd is Ryan Newman. 4th is Joe Logono. 5th is Truex Jr. Kurt Busch 6-2. As the other cars come out, in fact, David Gillen, JJ Yeley. Great finish for those 2 cars. But once again, all to the 3-car of Austin Dillon once here at Talladega Superspeedway. Let's go back and see the finishing rundown. Actually, we still have cars racing here now. They are official now. So once again, Austin Dillon is your winner here at Oof. Austin Dillion is the winner here at Talladega Superspeedway with the Geico 500. Dale Jr. second. Ryan Newman third. Joe Logono fourth. Fifth is Truex Jr. Sixth is Kurt Busch. Seventh is David Gillen. Eighth is JJ Yeley. Ninth is Kasey Kahne. And right up the top 10 is Trevor Bayne. 11th is Danica Patrick. 12th is Keslowski. 13th is Carl Edwards. 14th is Jeb Burton. 15th is Alex Bowman. 16th is Brian Vickers. 17th is Tony Stewart. 18th is rookie Stenhouse Jr. 19th is Lennon Castle. And right off the top 20 is Jimmie Johnson. 21st is Johnny Sauter. 22nd is Clint Bowyer. 23rd is AJ Almindinger. 24th is Casey Mears. 25th is Blaney. 26th is Matt Kenseth. 27th is Biffle, which is the last car on the late lap. 28th is Jeff Gordon. David Reagan is 29th. 30th is Justin Allgaier. Kyle Larson is 31st. Kevin Harvick's 32nd. And the last car on the track, 3 laps down, was Michael Annett. And as you see, the rest of the cars have to retire out of the race due to either blown engines, blown ignitions, or involved in the wrecks, which include Reese Hornish, Michael McDowell, Hornish Jr, Paul Menard, Cole Whitt, Jay McMurry, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, and Aric Almirola. So even though Ryan Newman had a 3rd place finish here, he will be the new points leader here coming into the next race, which I believe is Kansas Speedway. Once again, Austin Dillion is your winner here at Talladega, and we'll see you at Kansas.